that would be so much easier. The chair would be much lower for you.
The ladder, though, I couldn't do.
The ladder is...
Nick, you couldn't do Velma in any
That's the
sense
one
of
thing
the
I
word.
couldn't do.
Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo Lane and Nick Smith. And today we're joined by a very special guest, my co-star on Broadway, Krysta Rodriguez, or should I say Roxie Hart.
Yes, you should.
Hey,
Hi,
Roxie Hart.
How you doing?
What's up?
Hey, Billy Flynn.
Hey, what's going on?
You know, just on our day off.
Just on our day off.
Talking to
I
each
can't
other.
even believe that you both are doing this on your day after
Well, we had
5
no-
shows all week.
6
Yeah.
shows, but then we have 10 coming up with no day off. because
I
of
don't
this
know
day.
how
How's
I'm
that even
gonna-
legal?
Listen, they know the laws better than we do, and they use them.
I mean,
They know.
Even
Lord
today, I'm
almighty.
like, I think after this, I'm just going to rest my voice until tomorrow night so I can, like, achieve some singing.
I wish
Also,
you would
happy
stop
belated
talking.
birthday.
Thank you.
Did you have a nice dinner?
I did. We went.
Good.
There was just a couple of us. We went out to dinner at
Nice.
ABC Cucina. What's it called?
Christina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it
Was
was
it good?
great. Yeah,
Good.
it's so
Actually
funny to go
worked
from.
out perfect.
Yeah.
Because it was right when they were sort of closing.
Oh, good.
Oh, they
So
wanted
we
us
were the
out.
last seat, and everyone had left. So
Got
the
it.
whole restaurant was to us. He didn't have to shout.
Yeah, there was
Perfect.
no
Time.
music.
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
could
careful.
just kind of chill.
Did you blow in your bubbles?
I did. I did last night.
You did?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Do
I
some
did,
more of
and
that
I was like,
today.
I hope I'm doing this right.
I can show you. I can show you later. I'm teaching him all the keep your voice safe
Okay.
tricks.
I'm
and
nebulizing
things
the
like that.
shit out of my voice.
Yes. You've got to, he has a good instrument.
but it's a
you
fragile
gotta do
instrument.
It so, it's not a fragile
Everything.
instrument.
No, everything
It's
about him is fragile.
Meanwhile,
we don't have to sugarcoat
You and your
everything
pussy
about him is
blouse, your
fragile.
cheetah print pussy blouse.
Well, look, I'm excited to have another multi-hyphenate finally on the podcast with me.
Are you?
I've had to really dumb myself down over
Really?
the last
Okay,
couple
let's
years.
go. Let's
So
start.
it's enjoyable to have someone else. Although,
On your level?
yes.
Okay, although
We are in a fight.
we're in a fight?
And
Okay.
you don't know this.
I don't know this.
So I don't know if you know. They originally offered me Roxie when
Okay.
they announced that he was doing Billy.
Got
and
it.
I was like, guys. Timing and just like, I just have so much going on.
You share so much of your space with him
Right.
already.
I was like,
yeah.
let him do it. And they were like,
Before you finish this
okay.
bit, I can't imagine a 6'4" Tim Burton character walking in Roxie Hart's outfit, holding up a newspaper to
I
be
can.
like Roxie takes
I can see it.
Chicago. You
It's-
would.
And
I
I
see
would
Roxy
take Chicago.
Yeah.
I'd take it by storm.
Listen, I'm sure there was. You know, Brooke Shields, she's tall.
Tall.
She was Roxy.
Model,
Model. Exactly.
magician, probably.
I'm sure she wears a pussy bow
Exactly.
on her days off.
Well, so
Yeah.
anyways, I said,
name
guys,
everybody's list is gonna be Roxie.
you know damn well that's right.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyways, I said I couldn't do it, and they said that they were thinking of Krysta. And I
see.
said, well, Krysta is a good friend. She would never take a role from me.
Oh shoot.
So
Here we are.
11.
What did you think was going to happen? They were just going to leave it empty?
As
were
they
just gonna
should.
have
The
a-
lights dim on
A
Broadway.
spotlight on nothing.
Yes. The name on
In
everybody's
honor
lips
of-
is going to be Silence.
It should have been Nick Smith.
Exactly.
Let me get this straight. 11 Broadway shows under
Yeah.
her belt. Television, film. You.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Actress,
Actress.
comedian,
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
podcast host,
Where?
model,
Looks
magician,
fabulous in lace.
spokesperson,
Yes.
Spokesperson for who?
the autistic community,
And the orcas.
and the orcas. They need a home.
Don't drag a Krysta
Okay.
into this. She is
And
too
the chickens in the
talented to-
forest.
No, please.
No, you are. It is a gag that you're here because you are incredibly talented.
Oh, thank you so
Television
much.
star,
Thank you.
Broadway star, cancer survivor,
That's right. Yeah.
and interior designer.
Yes, that's
she does
true.
it all. What
Yeah.
can't you do?
Say no to anybody.
I mean, yeah, she came here on her day off. She might be right.
I had a business meeting this morning. I had at the architecture firm I also work at. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, I've just been having a good time. You know, normally you have to dedicate so much time to one thing to really try to master it. But then really it was like during the pandemic, it was this rare opportunity to like, when do you get time to not be able to do the thing you know how to do and get a chance to learn something else? So I started designing and now I just do both
taken
of
off.
them. Yeah.
Are you someone who takes any time to rest at all, or are you?
I
'cause
do,
I'm
and
never
I
stopping.
dream about rest, and I go like, oh my god, tomorrow it's like a bed rot day,
Yeah.
and then like within 4 hours, I'm like, I'm lonely, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Like, get me up there. So
need to be doing something.
My therapist says I must like it for a little bit because I'm always like piling too much on and like, I can pry myself out of a hole, but I put myself in the hole, So,
I'm the same. I mean, this was the 1 month I was supposed to have off this year.
Exactly.
But then I was like, I would rather do this.
Right. Well, this is such a huge thing. Like, this is such a
so fun.
big checklist. You're so excellent in the show.
Thank you.
Very excellent. Everybody
I mean, not
the
should
best
come to
dancer.
see.
You both are excellent
Oh, well,
in the
thank
show.
you. Thank
Well, I just want to say to everybody when we're in rehearsals, and I've told you this story. So I'm like day 3 in rehearsals. I'm so overwhelmed, like trying to learn
3 in
choreography,
rehearsal.
blocking lines, everything. And so I'm on stage with poor Krysta. I'm on stage with Krysta, and like, okay, we just want you to run some of your scenes together. It was our first scene.
Yeah.
Not only does she have it down, they're like, Krysta, can you just quickly run the Roxie number? So they're like, Matteo, you should sit in the theater and watch. I'm like, absolutely. When I say flawless, and I'm sitting there with my dumb script trying to memorize.
I was on day like
memorize.
18, and you were on day 3.
Okay, but even day 18, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, it was so perfect, and I was like, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm here.
I think they did it to scare you.
I'm
they were
sure
like,
they did.
Yeah, 'cause they did it to scare me too, because I had never done it.
Well, that's a good question, though, because I guess I don't know. So for this, you're dropping into the role.
Yes.
So you only have a couple of weeks to learn everything.
Yeah.
When you're originating in a show, how long is the, learning process?
It really is it couldn't go anywhere from months to years in theory, because if the average time to set up a musical is 7 years from
Damn.
on the
Oh,
page to
God.
getting it to the stage. Yeah. So when you're if you're lucky enough in some ways to be part of the development of it, you're doing a 2-week workshop, and then you're doing another 2-week workshop, and then you're going out of town with the show for 3 months. So you're changing the character, you're developing it. So by the time you get to Broadway, you get about 4 weeks to everybody do it, but a lot of them have been doing it for years.
It's been.
Yeah, but it's the first time you're implementing the costumes that will actually be the costumes, and the sets that will actually be the sets, and the stage. Depending on what theater you go into, what you can and can't do. Is there a turntable? Is that stuff that you might not have had? So there's a lot of figuring it out, plus then getting it in front of an audience, and then you get a month of previews. So you're doing the show for a month while you're making changes during the day. So you're rehearsing all day, doing the show at night, changing the show, tweaking it. It's like I imagine working your set.
Yeah,
You're
but just far less. I mean, we just
there's
kind
more
of-
people involved.
Yes.
Yes, and that is a lot bigger of a boat to steer.
But
you
it
know?
is similar. I mean, it takes
Yeah.
years to develop material in an
Yeah.
hour. I mean,
Yeah, I would say from beginning to end, from an hour that you start with that you want to film for a special. It varies between comic at this point.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it would take 2 years.
Yeah.
but your first special that you filmed, how long had you been
Well,
doing?
that's different because there's so much happening. So, I started in 2009, and my first special was 2022.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So you had been developing jokes
Yeah.
for that whole time.
with an orchestra
Right.
With an
and
orchestra.
dancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, now you can put dancing and singing into
Still
your
don't, the
hour.
dancing is
Shimmy
really-
and singing.
Shimmy,
I
shimmy,
can barely do the Charleston. Every night I'm starting to salsa. I'm
It's okay.
literally salsing.
I'm salsing
at
with you.
And all I can think about is can I hit this note?
Yeah.
While everyone's running. I had no
Yeah.
idea, because I'm not a dancer. I had no idea that when I'm holding that note that you're even
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
I had no idea what's
I'm
even
waiting as
happening
long as
around
possible,
me.
but lately you've been jumping right off of it. So
Yeah, because I can't, it's I'm let me hit the G. We got it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Now I hear Mariah Carey. I'm like, oh yeah, she hit one whistle note. We're moving on. I
Yeah.
get it.
Now you got to hold it out. That's the
Yeah.
gag.
I know,
Well, on
but
a
it's too
5-show
hard.
weekend,
It's
it's
not
hard.
too hard.
5-show weekend is hard.
Yeah.
By tomorrow night, I
You
promise
can
you
do
I'll hold it out
You
longer.
can do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. He's going to hold it.
He's going to hold it. Everyone come see the show?
No,
And if he doesn't,
See if he holds it.
ask
Krista
for a
told me
refund.
something. She goes, just get to the wig. Just
my-
get to the wig. Because that's
He
my
was-
last thing I do is this thing with a wig. And just get to the wig. I was
He's like, I got this summation. I have to learn all this. I said, just get to the wig. Just whatever you say, just make it over to the wig. And that's all. And that's what you're great at is you just keep the show moving forward. You just keep moving. And that's because you're a live performer already. And one of the things about you're developing your special or us developing shows, we are also the editors.
Yeah.
We also have to come up with and sculpt a whole thing that normally you would just put something on tape and then the editor would sculpt it.
But
So-
when mistakes happen, I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
Yes, I
did
know.
I did get everyone laughing
Oh,
yesterday.
but then you messed up right away.
I messed
I said,
up
this is
really
why we can't have
badly.
nice things. I knew. I said, well, because he made somebody, well, he messed up a line. Nobody in the audience would know at all. And
I would know.
He got to the end, but it tickled some of the people on stage because
The entire cast was laughing.
I think it was one domino. James sort of fell first. I think James and Jeff, who happen to be the Billy understudies, so they really know the lines.
Sure.
I think caught each other's eyes like, what the hell did he just say? And then it got everybody else kind of laughing.
Because I came off and everyone was dying. I was like, oh God, what happened? Like,
I didn't even know why they were laughing. They were laughing so hard. I said, you guys, this is serious. I was like trying to get everybody back. I'm at my trial. It's life or death, you know?
Yeah, it was a trial scene.
And so afterwards, he was like, I made everybody laugh. Maybe I'll keep like doing something different every night to mess up so that they'll laugh. I'm like, no,
they were like,
don't you dare.
Don't.
You have to
Did
say
you see my second summation was perfectly to the...
perfect to the letter. But then he decided to make everybody laugh and do a Liza.
Well...
He was like, everyone was like, you should do a Liza. He's like, I'll do it right now. And then boom, he's like off. He's like, are you all listening? Are you listening? And he runs on stage. And then he goes, hello, ladies. And he does his like Liza. And then he goes, Roxie, I'm nowhere on stage. I'm up in my dressing room. And then he's like, hey kid. And because he tickled himself so much by making everybody laugh.
He's so unprofessional.
Yes.
He comes off stage and he's like, I'm going to do bits. And you're like, listen here, faggot.
Said,
you're going to stick to the script.
You're going to stick to the script. I said, this is why we can't have nice things. Yeah,
when you're a comedian and people start daring you, you're like,
I know.
I'll do it.
But see, you flew too close to the sun.
I flew way too close to the sun.
You're not there. You're not there yet.
Oh, I'm not there at all. Are you kidding?
I tried to relax in my second week, and I was like, nope, no, don't relax. Like this is a moving train, and you cannot. Oh my God, it was so fun. Everyone did laugh backstage though.
Because I walked
Liza was
hi, ladies.
Hi, ladies. Roxie, I would get Velma.
Roxie, fucking get Velma free.
Get Velma. Somebody get on stage.
Like,
it was like, I know. I'm like, oh.
I know.
It was funny.
So unprofessional.
We have a good time.
I'm learning and I'm trying to have fun. It really is so much fun. Like I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Good. This might be a dumb question, not like an actual dumb question, but at this stage in your career, do you prefer dropping into an already existing show or originating a show?
You know, it's interesting because I have originated. I've replaced in a show. This is my third time doing it, and in the other two times that I did it, it was very difficult in a way that I was not anticipating because you don't have a lot of time. You don't get the whole rehearsal process to hear from the director and hear why it got to where it is.
Right.
Like even sometimes in Chicago, there are things that I have to do because somebody else did them that I wouldn't have chosen to do. And sometimes I go like, oh, I hope my friend doesn't think I made that choice on my own. Sometimes I think if my friend's seeing it or whatever,
Right.
I would have done something different, but whatever, it's perfect. But I always felt like I was playing catch up in those other shows, and they were hard shows. And I never felt like a mastery over it. This is the first time I have felt like I got on top of it. I had enough rehearsal. I had enough people in the show that I knew the show kind of already because I loved it and I was excited to do it and I didn't feel out of my depth. And so I've been really enjoying because the flip side is developing new musicals. You never know if they're going to work. If they're not, are they good? Or are they not? You're failing constantly in front of an audience, trying to get the tweaks. And also the show is going to, what they call freeze. So after a certain point before you open, you can't make any changes. So
Interesting.
That's it. So the show we're doing that's been open for 30 years is the show they froze in 1996. And that's it. You know, I mean, of course, some things ebb and flow, but as far as what the staging is, what the lines are, what the costumes are. So when you are in charge of that show freezing, you feel like you're trying to slam your hand in the elevator door. This is about to close. And if I don't get what I need to be able to do the show,
I'll never have a chance again.
It's so stressful. So there is something really great about specifically Chicago because the show is so good as a whole, the text and the words and the songs and the everything, that I could really just get in there and throw my weight around, and I knew that the show would catch me.
Right.
So in this particular instance is the first time I've really felt like I think I really enjoy this replacing it because I had just developed a few new shows and I'm pretty tired of
it's also a very well-oiled
sure.
machine.
Exactly.
I mean, you come in and they're like, hey, this is
Yeah.
This is
This
it.
is
But they give you enough freedom to
Yeah.
be yourself. I mean, they want you
Obviously,
to
you're
add
doing
in.
Liza impression.
Right.
Well, look, it was just one thing, and it was for look. But
We had this kind of
It was
sneaky
for
thing
pride.
where
It's pride.
yeah, exactly.
it was Pride, and it was my birthday. And
Yeah.
what am I doing?
We had this kind of sneaky thing where the person who put us in, the stage manager who put us in, really then left. He left the show. Like his last day was my first show, so we kind of like our dad kind of left. Like the
Right.
parent left, and the new guy doesn't really know what we were told, so we can kind of get away with a
right.
lot, you know.
But I like all the stuff we're doing with
Yeah,
each other. Like
yeah.
it's like and get both reach for the
Reach for the
gun.
gun,
We're
yeah.
both like kind of winking at each other
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean,
We're
I
having
gotta be
fun.
honest. I said this to him. You two really have incredible chemistry
Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah.
You also kind of look like you could be siblings or cousins.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Even with my red wig.
Well, not with the red.
So yeah,
but-
it is weird seeing you not with
I
that wig
know.
on. By the way,
I know.
So you're both Lizas
That's
at
true.
the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You have not gotten to publicly play her yet.
You mean I wasn't paid on a real
No.
television show
Listen,
to
you-
perform?
Not
So
quite.
far, you've done it on Broadway, and you've done it on your podcast, and you've done it on
We
stage.
actually can't
so,
stop him doing
yeah,
it on the
so
podcast. There's
actually,
a petition going
In
around.
technicality, you probably had more airtime with Liza than I did.
Now, have you met Liza?
I have met Liza.
I know.
She's
Don't even get
one-upped
me
on you.
I know, but I met her years ago. I didn't meet her when I was playing the part. She came to see a musical that I was in, and
Does she know that you played her?
I think she does. Yes,
She
but
must
we
know.
don't.
There's got to
She
be
must.
someone in her life who's like,
Some
hey,
gay
you're being
has shown
portrayed.
it to
This
her.
is the actress.
Yes.
Yada yada yada.
I think she gets. There was a time there where like between the show I was on, Halston, Fosse Verdon, the Judy movie with Renee Zellweger, there were a lot of Lizas. There was a multiverse of Lizas floating around, and
This one.
and this one, just anywhere
Just popping
someone
up.
has a quarter, yeah. And so yeah, it's like I think she has plenty of people playing her. She probably, I don't know if she keeps track of all of them, but
I'll never forget when I saw the Judy movie. I went with Val, manager of the Comedy Cellar, and there was a scene. Obviously, this is not. It's a movie. There's a scene where she's in a telephone booth and she's talking to Lorna
Yeah.
and Joey. And she was like, well, I love you. And then Lorna didn't respond.
Yeah.
And this old queen in the back of the theater yells, we picked Liza anyways.
holy shit.
And I was like, it is a film. But that is like the gayest thing I've ever heard in my
And
entire
true.
life.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, no,
We picked
Lorna was
Liza
in
anyways.
Grease too.
Yeah.
She was in Greece too.
And I saw her at
I've
54
seen,
Below.
She performs everywhere. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
She's
oh
there.
my God, that's so funny. I once saw the Dreamgirls film on Christmas when it came out because I was doing a musical and you perform on Christmas. So during the day we went to the movies, and the Dreamgirls movie is like half musical, half movie with music, and the musical part doesn't come in until "And I'm Telling You."
Yeah.
And so like out of nowhere, Jennifer Hudson starts singing as emotion, and people started laughing in the theater because they were like startled, and this queen in the front row goes, if you didn't want to see a musical, you shouldn't have come. And it was like, and everyone just was like, okay, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Yeah, so
We're
there
so
was
sorry,
a riot
yes.
at Dreamgirls. Yeah,
Well, they're right.
And they're right.
they're right.
And they're right.
But
And it
maybe
was
they
your friend
didn't-
that did it.
Yeah, it was, and it was me.
It was one of your gays that
Yeah,
did it.
exactly. No, it was some stranger in the front row, really dedicated.
And then clocked you and was like,
Yeah.
Krysta, what are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Don't you have a show?
I'm like, is it a room full of gay men? I'm there.
Right.
I'm like, where's Waldo in a gay picture? It's like, find Krysta. She's somewhere.
I am going to geek out a little bit because I am geeked that you're here. You are part of one of, if not my favorite, Broadway musicals of all time, Spring Awakening.
Yeah, that was the show Liza saw, Spring Awakening.
The original
The
one,
original.
not the...
Not the revival.
Because you've been in both.
I've been in both, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She does all the things
Yeah.
over here. Which one did you prefer more?
Oh, you know what? They were both...
Sorry, go
What?
ahead.
What'd you do?
Just this
I had
dead
my-
hand is sitting in my space.
Encroaching.
They were both really life-changing. I was like, I'm so earnest about Spring Awakening, unfortunately. It's like means so much to me. So the original was like life-changing.
The original, did you all know, because you were all so young.
Yeah. I was actually older almost than everybody. I was 21.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like,
Yeah. They-
you were so young.
They told me I was too old. That's and then I had to like audition. It was like very serious. Yeah, but I was older than. There was only one person older than me.
I remember when I was in my early 20s in New York City and I had just graduated college and I didn't know what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be, and I was absolutely struggling. and I couldn't afford therapy and I didn't know where to go. So I could have definitely benefited from a program like Rula because we have insurance for our physical health. Why wouldn't we have insurance for our mental health? And Rula is there every step of the way to help you. The average copay for Rula patients is $15, but depending on your benefits, your copay could be as little as $0 per session. Rula is committed to supporting you and staying with you every step of the way on your mental health journey. From finding the right therapist to helping you schedule appointments and monitoring your progress, Rula is there to help. From therapy to medication management, with its diverse network of licensed, experienced professionals, Rula's therapists and psychiatrists make it easy for you to get the care you need. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit rula.com/INLY to get started. That's RULA.com/INLY. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget.
Can I ask what a typical Broadway audition, like coming up in the ranks, because obviously mine was they were like, do you want to do Billy?
Right.
And then I showed up and literally did stand up for them. I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
What is like the actual, for someone who's actually a Broadway star, what is that process?
It varies. And like each one of them was different. And so like this one was very different because the show had happened off Broadway and it was like a huge hit and it was moving to Broadway. And I saw it off Broadway and was like, I got to be in this show. Whatever they're doing, I need to be involved. And I had been a swing before. I was explaining to Matteo what a swing is. It's like a person who's off stage who fills in if somebody gets injured or sick or whatever.
Literally a superhero. I don't know how they know.
It's the hardest job.
I don't understand.
And my first show, I was 19, my first Broadway show, and I covered 11 parts and did a lot of them.
I don't even know how you have that much brain.
When you're a kid, your brain is good.
A sponge.
You know
I
what
get
I mean?
But even then.
And I was really serious about it. And then, so I hated swinging. And then when I saw the show, I was like, I need to be in this show. And I said I would never swing again, but that was the only parts that were open. So I begged my agent. They were like, no, they're not seeing anybody over 18. You know, it was like that kind of thing. So then I asked again and again, and they said no. And so then I went to an open call, which is every 6 months if a show has been running or when a show is starting, our union has a mandatory audition process. So they have to see people in our union and beyond. So I went to the open call and I waited, and this is like kind of a telling tales out of school, but I had an audition for In the Heights, which is a show I ended up doing, but it was off Broadway, and I was on like my 6th callback for that. And so I was waiting. I was not at the callback. I was late because I was still waiting at this open call. And my agent's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at the open call for Spring Awakening. They're like, get out of there. You're not going to get that job. And you might get this job. Like, they already told us they don't want you. And my friend was the accompanist inside the room. And she was like, I'm playing everybody's songs like 3 times as fast to try to get you in here. So I probably ruined everybody's audition that day. And we just couldn't do it. I had to leave. I didn't get to go to the audition. So I cried the whole way to the open call. I mean, from the open call to the In the Heights audition, danced.
I'm
and
devastated like you didn't.
I know.
Yeah,
So then I got after my audition, I got the text from my friend who was in the room that said, they found out you were here, you couldn't audition. They're going to give you like a pity audition, but you're not getting a callback. Like under no circumstances are you getting a callback. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. I just want to like go in. So I finally got like an in-person audition, and then she was like, okay, I'll give you a callback. And then on the way to my callback, I was getting on the subway, and the turnstile, someone stopped short, like the tall one. It ricocheted, hit me in the eye, split my eyebrow open. I was bleeding all down my arm. I kept the jacket for years that had my blood poured down on the jacket. Sure. No one would help me. I was like a bleeding person on a subway platform. Like no one would touch me. And so I showed up to the audition with like a Band-Aid, and I was puffy and I had blood everywhere. And they were like, do you want to come in? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, let's have you read, because I was reading for all the characters. Mm-hmm. They're like, have you read Marta, who is the one who gets abused by her father. Right. And so they were like, you're really in an emotional space to really access this. And I nailed it, and I got the job. So
and
it was
that's a
like,
star.
And it was a really big deal for me. And so just to be there, to know I worked so hard, to know I was going to be on this thing that I knew was going to be huge and launch the careers of like so many, big deals, like Jonathan Groff, Leah Michelle, John Gallagher, like Skylar Astin, all these people who are now like household names were just kids.
Well, that was my question. Did they all realize how big this was at the time?
I think they knew it was great, but this was the other thing. Because I had been in a show before that sucked and closed really early, I knew how special it was. So I've always felt like I had that perspective, and plus I was a little bit older. Some of these kids were like taking their SATs on the weekend. They were missing prom.
Well, not
they
Leah.
were like,
Well, missing prom
Yeah.
is fine. Screw prom. Fucking
but
prom
you
is
know
so
what I mean? They're 15. Some of them are 15 years
I can't
old.
even.
They're having their first drink like at the Tony Awards, you know? And so it
Illegally.
Was, yes. No, one time we were at a restaurant and everyone was ordering like margaritas and somebody goes, "Did you check their IDs?" And the waitress goes, "Spring Awakening." And they were like, "Oh, okay." Like, I mean,
That's an ally.
we weren't like Drew Barrymore at the club, you know what I mean? But like, because it's still pretty wholesome, but it was, it was a new experience. So I think they were juggling it now. Now they have this experience of being like, wow, that was such a special time in our lives. But then I got to do the revival, which, was my best friends. So like, Michael, who directed it, and his husband Andy, who's in it, are my roommate. I live with them now. Like they're my best.
And it was an incredible
they're my soulmates.
production. and
Yeah,
I'm
and
sure you didn't
Deaf
even
West.
think after doing the original that you would ever do it again.
I was too old
because you
then.
already exactly.
I was 30 years old. They said, "Do you want to play Ilsa?" I go, "Is that like being asked to play Annie again?" I'm like, it was so.
And if they did,
Now
you
wait a
would.
minute.
I would-
Now, Chris, I
certainly.
was just gonna say,
Certainly.
if they said, "Could you come play Annie?" Would you throw on that red wig?
Hundo P, babe. I mean, I literally had like a look myself in the mirror moment when I was a kid when I went, "Oh my God, I'll never play Annie." Because I never did. And I was like, I'm 14 now. They'll never
There's
let me
still
play
I was
Annie.
14. Like maybe I could be Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you play Miss Hannigan?
100%.
Or wait, is that the role you would play? I should ask. If they were reviving Annie and they said,
Yes.
"What role do you want?" You would do.
Yes.
What about you?
I do Lily. I would do the
Ooh,
like
good one.
slutty
Yeah, yeah,
sister.
Yeah.
Bernadette Peters.
I would be Annie, obviously.
Of course.
Obviously.
Obviously.
You would be like a daddy Warbuck.
You don't think I look young enough to play Annie?
Maybe with a wig. Let's get you in a wig. Let's see what
And
happens.
CGI.
Renesmee.
You could wear my Roxie wig.
There we go. Make me Renesmee from
If you were gonna be
Twilight.
if Nick was gonna be a character in Chicago,
I already said I would be Amos in a heartbeat.
Really?
I would play. I used to sing Mr. Cellophane all the time.
Oh my
he's
God.
actually a trained opera singer. He went to
Oh.
yeah, he's like
I
a
would play
genuine opera
Amos
singer.
in a heartbeat. The problem is when I went to his opening
Yeah.
night and any scene they had, I go, "Oh, we would never be able to
No,
get
we
through
would
it."
never.
No,
make it through.
gosh, no.
He would, when you turn around and you go, "Oh, Andy, you're still here." You and I would break characters so bad.
You should be Velma.
Ugh.
You'd
I
be an
have the
excellent
legs.
Velma. Exactly.
Nick is so incredibly tall because
Oh
she's
my
got
God.
to kick over that
kick
chair.
Well, but that would be so much easier. The chair would be much lower
Thank
for
you.
you.
The ladder, though, I couldn't do.
The ladder is.
Nick, you couldn't do Velma in any
That's the
sense
one
of
thing
the
I
word.
couldn't do.
Are you out of your mind?
Most people, when they think of Catherine Zeta-Jones, they think of me in
Yeah.
the same
Nick,
sentence.
that when she comes up the elevator, do you
Wait,
understand?
I thought that the other day I would fall over if I had to come up in that elevator
Dun, dun,
like because
dun.
her head is down.
Yes.
And then it comes up. I would tip over every fucking time. The ladder though is like crazy. The ladder is nuts. They were like, and then you're gonna get on the ladder. I go. Are
Well,
you
for those who don't
serious?
understand
Yeah.
at home, if you come to the show, she's literally 20 feet in
It's
the air,
so
hanging
high
on a
up.
fucking ladder,
On a ladder.
and
And not
singing and
so-
acting at the same time.
And
moving.
moving. I was just going to say, you're not there still.
No, I'm like having to jump around and stuff, and I go. There's not like a hook. There's not a wrist strap. There's
They
They
nothing.
got
No
one.
safety.
They have one. Who's under you? Who's like kind of
Someday.
dancing?
Ronnie's there now.
Oh, it's Ronnie.
Now,
so they
yeah.
have Ronnie. They have a dancer there to basically, I mean, to kind of like fossy it up while
Yeah, but he's
there's-
holding the ladder.
Yes,
up
and to
against the
catch you if you
proscenium.
fall.
And they with both Sophie and with Kristen, they swing that thing
Yeah, well,
around.
especially
Yes.
Kristen.
I don't have to swing, but my favorite. I'm the first one on the ladder, so my favorite thing is when I pull around, you can hear the audience go, "Oh my God!" like, I'm like,
That's what when I
yeah,
first saw
fuckers,
it, I
I'm
literally
about
was
to.
like, because I was like looking for a hook,
Yeah.
anything.
No.
They probably pitched
No.
it. They were like, "We put a gay down below. They won't let Krysta
No,
Rodriguez drop."
no, it's crazy to me.
The
I
gay
think
will
about.
sacrifice himself.
I go through the list of Roxy's going like Pamela Anderson was up here. Well, this is like a little fun thing. There's a piece of tape up there that Mel B from the Spice Girls wrote.
Yes.
Eye level, bitch. Breathe. Stay focused.
That's so funny.
And so I know you're at your spot when you reach the eye level tape. So
She's
you get
the
a
only
little,
Spice Girl I met.
A note from Mel B when I'm in the show. It's so fun.
So cool.
Well, you had Mel B. I had Springer.
Yeah, Jerry Springer.
So I had Jerry Springer who played Billy Flynn.
Yeah.
You've had a long list.
I've
of
had
Billy Flynns,
the
too.
Billy Flynn list has been much stranger than other characters. I feel.
Yeah.
Because Billy, a lot of the Billys
Mama
don't need to
Morton.
sing.
Yeah, Mama's got a list. I mean, all of them really. Like, the Roxies are wild.
That's true. That's a diverse.
Velmas are a lot
Velma
more.
and Amos are the only ones that they kind of don't.
Yeah, they don't really have to. They don't stunt Amos very much, and they can't stunt Velma.
No.
It's too hard.
Yeah, well, Velma's like she's like
Until me.
the
Yeah,
dancing.
right.
You have to be a
You really have to have the dancing down.
We
on
do.
that one.
It's very hard to keep up with.
We
though,
do.
really.
You would be a very funny version of Mary Sunshine.
I just couldn't sing like that.
No, but just do it bass. He's basso
Isn't
profondo.
Did you see Jake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Well,
Unbelievable.
And
Amazing.
I've seen the show prior to
Yeah.
Jake, who does it now, and whoever's done it. It's like so incredible
Yes,
what they're
it's such
doing.
A feat. Yeah.
And not only just they're doing it throughout the whole show, and they don't break until the very end.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so impressive.
My favorite
is.
part
So
about
you
the
couldn't
show
stunt cast that either,
No.
really.
is after we all bow, everyone bows, and then when you walk backstage, there's just the entire cast, because you walk up the stairs to everyone's dressing rooms, just ripping off clothes, wigs, eyelashes, and just like getting naked as they walk up the stairs.
I already have my wig off when I'm in the elevator because Sophie and I have to. We go down the elevator at the end.
Yeah.
Now what I didn't know is there's no trap door. You have to stay there until the curtain comes in, and then you just come back out. It's like fake. So I didn't realize that. So Sophie and I get like 45 seconds of just chatty time together and I'm taking my wig off. And the other day they brought the thing in, but there was music playing and I thought they hadn't brought the curtain in, and I was like, I'm bald. And I like ducked under, and Sophie laughed so hard because I was like, they're gonna see me. But they did. They figured it out. But yeah, I already
Mary
have the wig
Sunshine wasn't
off.
the only reveal that
Yes,
show.
exactly. I'm like, hi everyone, wig cap and all. Yeah.
I have to say, it's 2 weeks to learn the show. It's now officially been my first week, and now things finally feel like they're sort of settling with me.
You haven't
How
done
long
a
are
full
you
week
doing
there.
it?
I'm there till August 16th.
Oh, you're there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, well, one more month after
Yeah.
Matteo.
But I don't want to go now that like it's
I
stuck
know.
in my
They want
head.
you to
I
go.
don't want. You do want me to go.
They'd like you
right.
to leave.
No, I'm
No,
having.
they love you.
I'm truly like yesterday. I think was one of the most fun days I've had in my whole life. I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to really learn to keep my voice going.
Yeah.
But besides that, that's the only worry that I have is like I'm having so much fun. I love the cast. I love the dancing. I love the singing. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
I love when you're doing "Come, my baby,
Uh-huh.
my baby, and me." Red and Jake backstage are acting like fools.
They're doing their own dance
Oh, it's
backstage.
we are like
Yeah.
literally like marching and dancing because it's my favorite song.
Yeah, this was my favorite number. I'm like, I'm out there killing it. I'm doing my damnedest.
You are
And-
literally like, because I'm
the
only getting
hardest.
pop-ups to see what you guys
Yeah.
are doing.
Yeah.
While I panic to get my lines right.
Yeah.
The other night I was ready to go on. I had my line, and one of the stage managers was like, "No, you're not up yet." I'm like, "No, I am. I know it's me." And I go up, and so what they would just see, the audience would just see me walking, and a hand just, and
You
then,
literally got the hook.
but it was right. I was right.
But
So
he
then
was
there's
right.
just a spotlight, and then you see me run up and like, I assure you, like,
You just do Liza again.
hi.
my God.
Okay, Krysta, we like to play a very impromptu, fun game
Okay.
where I ask you
It's
rapid fire questions.
Again,
Okay.
the we. There's no we here. It's just Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't a co-host
You say
of
this every
podcast.
single time, though. You're like, we do this thing that I don't include Matteo in.
And I don't. Because you know you can't.
Can't what? I can ask questions.
Oh, you've just pre-planned without me?
You pre-planned?
No. So that's the game. I've
Okay,
done
great.
no research.
Okay, perfect.
Other than what I already know about you.
Okay.
I ask you rapid fire questions until I literally can't think of anything
Okay,
else.
great, fun.
And you can say pass if you don't want to answer,
Okay.
but I'm
Got
not
it.
going to really get that crazy with you. I mean, we don't ever get that crazy.
Okay.
Also,
Pass
if you want to
everything.
take a long time to answer a question, you can.
Yeah,
there are
you
no
don't.
rules
I see.
here.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. But I'm supposed to answer rapid fire.
If you can,
In
but if you
theory.
want to take a while to answer something, to explain, you certainly can.
Okay.
There's no rules to this.
Got
It's
it.
just a fun game I came up with and sprung it on
I
him.
love it. Love it. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, ready? And go. First Broadway show you ever did.
It was called Good Vibrations, and it was a terrible Beach Boys musical that closed immediately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Favorite Broadway show you've ever been in?
Spring Awakening, and maybe now Chicago.
First or second?
I think second.
Okay.
Yeah, I just felt more ownership of the show by that point, and I just felt more comfortable. Plus, I was doing the show while I was going through cancer treatment, so it felt like a very special moment. But the first is a close, not even second, tied. But if you must ask, I would say second.
And I must.
Yeah.
Dream role, you're like, if they called me tomorrow, I would drop whatever I'm doing and do that role.
It used to be Sally Bowles in Cabaret, so I got to do it in a regional theater, and it's very difficult, but I would still do it. But now there's no Cabaret on Broadway right now. But if they did, they're still doing it in London. If they called me, I'd do it.
West
I would
End,
say,
you heard it here first.
everybody.
Give her a call.
Yeah.
She's around. She's available.
Write your congressman.
Write your
About
local
that
congressman.
and about that only.
Only that. Actually, no other issues.
No other issues.
Not a single one. Interior design. Who is someone that you would love to design for?
My gosh. Oh. It's more that people I want to design with.
Okay.
I want to collab with Jeremiah Brent. I love Jeremiah.
Yes.
And also Tiffany Howell, who is of Night Palm. She just had a collaboration come out with Laura Harrier, who's an actress, for CB2. Nope. For Crate and Barrel, excuse me. And it's fabulous. She's an incredible designer. And I would love to be on the hem of their garment and work with them and learn from them.
And we're going to make it happen.
Yeah. Jeremiah, you live in the neighborhood. Call me.
There we go. Most starstruck you've ever been at a show?
Oh my God.
Where they came to the show and you're like, I cannot believe
Oh,
I'm
you
meeting
know
this
what?
person
This
right
is
now.
funny because a lot of people don't like to know when celebrities are there. They think it fucks them up, and I like to know. I think it makes me have more fun.
Yeah.
And we've had just every celebrity you can imagine. I've Liza, Oprah, the Clintons, Obama. I mean, just everybody. Judd Apatow came to see a show one time, and I freaked out.
Judd, I know Judd.
I froze. I just was like, of all the celebrities that come see the show, this one could actually do something for me. There was something about if I did a good job, what if maybe he cared? And I freaked out. I totally messed up lines. And
Which show was it for?
It was Spring Awakening Revival out of town when we did it in LA. And I
Interesting.
gobbledygooked, and I don't think that changed anything. But I was like, wow, Judd Apatow, that's the threshold.
Didn't his daughter play Sally Bowles?
Yes.
Am I making that up?
Yeah, Maud in London.
And then
yeah.
there's Maud.
And then there's one.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to choose for the rest of your life. You can only do TV or theater. Which are you choosing?
Shit. Man, this is really... I mean, there's so many variables. I guess I would say theater in my heart.
Okay.
But frankly, television for my pocketbook, if that's really what's...
Sure.
If the choice is work a couple months of the year and make a lot more money...
Sure.
But fulfilling wise, I still love performing in front of an audience and getting to do that. So I'm a theater kid through and through. But let's just say I'm making a ton of money on theater.
There you
and
go.
then I'll do that.
There we go.
Has never happened, never will.
No, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Times could change.
Sure.
Write your local congressman.
Write your local congressman about
my salary. Mm-hmm.
Is there a person that you have designed for where you were like, I can't believe I'm doing this?
Yeah. Well, I got this kind of niche going with Broadway dressing rooms.
Yes, I was just saying.
Yeah, so that was a thing that kind of came out of nowhere. And so I got to work with people. I did Kristen Chenoweth's room for Queen of Versailles, and that was 3 different rooms, and we got to do different vibes, and we had custom artwork made for her. It was just really fun to ideate on a room that would make her happy.
Did you know her prior?
A little bit, just sort of through the biz.
Yeah.
But I was hired as a designer through her team. They hired me separately. So it was kind of a nice, I got nice to be found that way. And then John Lithgow played my dad in a TV series, and he just is on Broadway right now doing Giant. And I got to do his dressing room and their green room. So to offer that gift of a space for people to feel happy and comfortable in is really exceptional and special. But also part of why I knew dressing room design was a thing was because I was in the Addams Family musical at the Lunt Fontaine, which a lot of these Broadway theaters are shitholes. They're
Which I
they're
saw, by the
awful.
way.
You saw Addams Family?
I did.
Fabulous. Was I in it?
You were.
Okay. And a lot of these dressing rooms are like holes. And but the Lunt has these 2 rooms that have these gorgeous like Juliet balconies and floor to ceiling windows, 11-foot ceilings. Anyway, that was Nathan's room when we did the show. And he had an interior designer come in and fully like renovate the space and like and had a cable put in and did a shower put in instead of the bathtub and designed it. And that was the first time I was like, wow, you could really do something with these rooms. So when I was first starting my dressing room career, I knew that Death Becomes Her was going into the Lunt. And I had run into Megan Hilty, who I did Smash with, at the gym. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to my dressing room, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know they were going to the Lunt. I walked by, saw the sign. I said, oh my God, I have to do that dressing room. So I called Megan. I said, can I do your dressing room? And it was the only time I've ever pitched myself for a job. And she was like, yeah, this would be so fun. So I got to like put my spin on that room with Megan, who's a friend, and like that was really special.
It's also a nice gift
moment.
because you know that you've been in her situation a million times. You
Yes.
also know you're creating a space for her to sort of recharge and feel good and feel relaxed because I mean, in a very other way, it's the same thing. Like if I'm on the road and I've been on 6 planes that week and I'm exhausted, I know if I have a nice hotel room I'm going back to, if an environment I'm going back to, it can settle you when you're on stage. So the same with the dressing room. You live in your dressing room.
Right. It's your midtown apartment, you know, and it's like the things I know you need. And you know, I just think I was uniquely equipped to be able to help people with that. So yeah, that was a fun moment. Was that rapid enough?
Yeah.
An 8-minute story. Okay.
Smash.
Yes.
Who should have been Marilyn? Catherine or Megan?
Megan. Yeah. Megan, just because of the...
Because she's
well,
Democrat.
just because of like the story of it, like she's the stalwart. She's the you know, she's been working at it. Nobody wants the new girl to come and win, you know? Someone wants the girl, unless you're the new girl, of course.
Feels like an attack at me because
No.
I'm the new girl.
Well-
but
The new girl for what? Where?
for Annie.
For
Annie.
I would love to see you in a audition for Annie, just the hallway.
And I
of,
will.
like,
I'll pull a Krysta for
15
Spring Awakening. They'll
Yeah.
say no, and I'll show up.
And you're going to show up anyway.
I'll
Yeah.
show
But
up,
there's-
busted eyebrow and all, to
But
play
there's
Annie.
just 15 6-year-old girls and their mothers, and then there's you in your dumb red dress
And with
and
you.
curly red wig.
You're my
yeah,
mom,
but we're
Brady.
like we're like Catherine O'Hara and Fred Willard, and like
Oh my God.
you know like ding 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 ding
God.
hop 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 hop.
Who's a better Liza, you or Matteo?
Matteo.
No, I am not a better
100%.
Liza.
No, he is. He has the accent is down. Like,
But I'm telling you, I'm Liza now. That's
yeah.
what it is.
I mean, I wasn't
you were
doing
Liza.
the Liza accent. You know, I wasn't. I do it was somebody at one of the background people while we were shooting was like, so how long have you been doing Liza? And I was like, oh well, we've been filming for so they were like, no, but before this, I'm like, no, I'm not a Liza.
I'm not in Vegas.
I'm the Liza right now. You know.
This
So-
isn't a road show.
Yeah, that was not in my bag of tricks, but yeah. So you're 100% a better Liza.
I disagree. Yours is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tie break. I'm
Yeah.
the better Liza.
Okay, good.
I
Do you
don't
have a
even
Liza?
think
I can't
do
even do a
Liza.
Liza, no.
Try. How would you do Liza?
You know I
Try.
can't do
Yeah,
impressions.
no, do
this
it, do
voice
it.
is all I got.
Try.
Give me something to say.
Thank you so much. You're my mentor too.
Thank you so much. You're my mentor too. No, it's
You
just
really
me.
did just try.
It's
You
just
didn't even
me.
try at all.
Thank you so much.
That's
No,
good. The breath is
Okay,
good.
The
Yeah,
breath
yeah.
is good.
That's
Thank
all I
you.
got. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
He has no falsetto.
I
He
have
can't
no
even do
falsetto,
like a
which
Miss
I can't
Piggy.
do,
Like,
Mary.
What's
Sorry.
Kirby?
Oh.
I know, can't do it. I've never had falsetto. Even
Yeah.
in opera school, they were like, "Well, you really
I
don't
never
have
had like a
falsetto."
lower range. Now as I'm getting older, I have a like I am my own best friend. I would not have been able to hit that note like 5 years ago.
Really?
But now I'm a woman.
Oh, you're a woman. The change. Most talented co-star you've ever had.
Oh boy, that's hard. I think Nathan. I loved watching
Nathan Lane?
Nathan Lane. Yeah.
I did the Drew Barrymore show at the same time as him, and I was like, "Can I please meet Nathan Lane?" And they were like, "He's not meeting anyone right
Yeah.
now." And I was literally next to him, and I was like, "But I need to talk to him about his Jiminy Glick interview."
Did you see that bit on the Tonys with Pink where she was like, all these pictures of celebrities, and it's like her and somebody, and then like me and Nathan Lane, there's no one there. She's like, they said it's not a good time.
Yeah.
It's like, but I think just I loved watching him conduct an audience. He is just absolutely a master of the stage, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He could do it with anybody. It wouldn't matter who's standing in front of him. He would still do it, but he will take from you, if it's useful. And I just loved getting to just watch him work and also like set him up. Like there's something really thrilling about like being the assist and watching him tip it in, It's
Right.
really great.
How has it been working with a comedian versus an actor?
I mean, it's the same. It's the same. I think we're not as different as you may think,
True.
It's the same.
I was like, you're a stage performer at the end of the day.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one who needs to hear an audience and figure it out
That's true.
with the audience, and like you're there present in the moment all the time. Way different than if someone had never done theater or been on a stage before. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's I think the comedian to Billy pipeline is one that has been underutilized at this point. I think it's
kind of fun. Like
it's
he's
a
like
There's
perfect
a lot of moments
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh, these are like
stand-ups.
bits. Yeah.
It's
It's like,
bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Billy. I've
But
seen.
there's a lot of that. Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say it as well. I think Billy is gay.
Oh, for sure.
There's
Well, in
no,
this-
he doesn't have
this
a
production
Well,
he
Billy's
is.
sitting on a secret in this production, but
It's not so much a secret. He went to the
Well, he's
pleasure
starting to
chest.
lean into it now.
like he doesn't have a love interest
No.
in the show,
No.
and he doesn't really allude to
I
wanting
mean, the
to
thing
sleep
is, all
with
these
any of the
women
girls.
around him, and he's
He,
not.
at the end of the day, is a scam artist who really is just helping women, and that is every homosexual
Yeah,
in the
that's
village.
true.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's
Absolutely.
singing Razzle Dazzle,
Yes,
for Christ's sake.
absolutely. No,
that is a gay
honestly,
man.
I think he is gay, and I never thought about it, but now
Until
he
I
definitely-
showed up.
Until you showed up.
Until
Well, because you
someone
said I gotta get
pranced
rid of
through
my
the door.
gay walk. I said no, you don't. Like,
Yeah.
and now we have that moment because I petition him. I proposition him. I say like, can't we make an arrangement between us? He's like, you mean one thing to me, $5,000,
Right.
which is like, girl, close your legs. This
Yeah.
is
Close
not
your
what I'm
legs to
interested
married
in.
men.
Yes,
It's
And I
like-
may or not do that.
yeah.
So.
But I think, because when you first got cast, we were talking about it, and then I'm like, actually, why
Yeah.
can't he be
It
gay?
makes the most sense. In 1929
20,
Chicago
yeah.
or
Right.
whatever.
He's not married. He's not
he's
like-
putting all the ladies out there. Look how hot they are. But he's in the back room.
And he's
for sure.
talking about all his ruby studs, silk cravats,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
the satin
Right.
shoes.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean,
you're
your
right.
opening song is with ostrich
Yes.
feathers.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Did you want to jump in with any questions? Because that's all I got. Nope. Okay.
He could not be less interested in me.
No, I'm very
kidding.
interested
I'm
in
kidding,
you.
I'm kidding.
I'm disgusted by this person.
What? You don't? Do you like the blouse?
I do like the blouse, and you all
Thank
coordinated
you.
really nicely too, and with your background. You got the blues,
Thank
the
you.
kind of khaki
this is a good
greens.
for a
Yeah.
designer.
Oh,
How do
yeah.
you feel about our studio? It's gone through a lot of phases, and we finally landed on here. And how are you feeling?
Yeah,
about
by
it?
the
think
way,
it's good.
all honesty,
No.
no feelings are hurt
No,
here.
no. I just did the green room for the Tony Awards, and something that you have to cover things with curtains. Curtains are the
gotta.
only way to.
Well, we
to
tried
get rid of things.
wallpaper.
Show her the
It was a
Yeah,
Show her the
yeah,
wallpaper.
yeah,
Oh,
we
is it still behind
it's horrible. It was really bad. Krista, you don't even have to.
It's
Wow.
And it's melting. It was really bad.
Honestly, though, you wouldn't be able to tell.
No,
No,
everything
it
about it
was-
was horrible. and
It was
like, it was
horrible
terrible.
on camera. So then we said, we got to get some curtains
Yeah.
in this bitch.
Yeah,
And
I
now
think
the
you
blue
made the right
curtains are
choice.
nice,
Yes, it's
right?
saturated. It feels
chairs.
upscale.
Maybe
The,
I can join your firm.
No,
Please, this
no,
is
no.
Hire me.
adorable.
Thank
No,
you.
this is a representation of Nick's
Brain.
life.
I like the straddling of the.
Thank
action
you. The Sentinel.
figure.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is sort of my wall. Mariah, Golden Girls, Maleficent.
When we move into a bigger space and upgrade eventually one day, we will bring
Okay,
an
bring me in.
actual professional
Yes.
in to
Well,
make
podcast
it nice.
designing is different than there's because you're only seeing a very
Parts.
small part of
Right.
it, and there's a lot of utilitarian stuff that has to happen in here. So
But whatever you
support
do
you.
would certainly be better than
okay,
whatever we do.
But I have to say, I feel to be very vulnerable, and exposed. It was nerve-wracking for me to do this show. Of
course.
And I'm very used to being on stage by myself, doing stand-up, holding all the laughter, being responsible for that laughter. And so 3 weeks is not a long time for me to adjust to seasoned actors, seasoned dancers, seasoned Broadway people and become a part of an ensemble and figure out where so I'm still walking around with a lot of insecurity because like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Is this kosher? Is that not? Is this,
Right.
But even that being said, like I do feel so welcomed by everybody and I feel really encouraged. And each night I feel myself getting better. And it's just it's a very surreal, strange experience for a comedian to just jump into Broadway. And I think I have what it takes, but I mean, it's not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm learning. But I'm so thankful to be doing it with you.
Yeah.
Because you've made me feel so comfortable and you've made me feel so like you're not at school. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like everybody fucks up. Like she kicked me in the head
I kicked
the
him
other
in the
night.
head. He goes, you never mess up. I said, Matteo, I kicked you
I
in
did
the
say
head.
that.
Well,
That's
that was
true.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I did say, I was like, okay, my God, but Krysta, you never messed up. She goes, I physically kicked you in the head.
It was funny because I even forgot it too. It was like I was on stage and I went, remember when I kicked him in the head? And I came off stage and said, wait a minute. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're all learning. But I had the same, coming into a building that's of a show that's been there for 30 years.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are going to be like. And it's been a really welcoming group. And I've had Sophie, who plays Velma, is like, not to speak of your rival,
Of course.
at this point, but I was like telling her the other day, like you are such a pillar. You have to be such a pillar, like in the show, of course, but like in the building, she's such a good leader. She's such
amazing.
a good, like, she's not easily ruffled by. She's had, I think, 10 Roxies at this point. Plus every night it's a different cast as like people go out or people are on vacation or whatever. So she just is such a good, like, steady presence. And so that was something I got to siphon off when I was there for the week before you, and then feel settled from that and try to like impart that as well. But
they do what they call a put-in is for everyone, but it's like basically a dress rehearsal. And I went from 2 weeks of just being in a room with a mirror and a couple people, and suddenly I'm in the suit on stage with the cast. Everybody knows what they're doing. It's so intimidating, and I kept fucking up. And I was sitting there feeling
fucking up.
I was feeling very poorly for myself. Let's just say feeling very bad. And of course, all the Americans are very sweet, like it'll be fine, don't worry, like it's a good sign, da da da. And then here comes Sophie. She's like, right, so it's good you messed up because here's what's going to happen. You've made that mistake. You're going to mark it. You're going to go back and look at it. And don't worry about the second act, love. If you're only in the first act, then only focus on the first act. You'll be great. And I was like, well, that's, I think, exactly what I needed to do here. I mean, it's so matter of fact and British. And I was like, okay. And then I've been doing that. I'm like, well, I'm not going to worry about the summation at the end.
Yeah.
I'm just going to worry
Well, that's
about
what I said. Just get to
getting
the
through
wig.
the first act now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was very funny to have her just be like,
Yeah.
don't worry, love. You just make those mistakes. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Do it.
Go ahead. Yeah. She's just really matter of fact. She just isn't. She's not ruffled easily.
Yeah. No one
Which is
seems
so
quite
nice.
ruffled. I mean,
Well, and that's why, like, when we talked about it, and you were like, I don't want to disappoint anybody. I'm like, they could do this. They don't.
Yeah.
Not that they don't care, but that they're pros.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna mop the floor if you doo on it. You know
That's
what
true.
I mean?
Because there's been a whole variety
Yeah.
of people coming in and out of
Exactly.
the show. So,
yeah.
like,
And
they're used to
they're
it.
thrilled. I know they're thrilled to have you in the building.
Well,
so.
I love doing the show with
Yeah.
you, and I think we've got great chemistry,
do.
and it's been very fun.
And
Yeah.
all of you watching, there's still a couple weeks left. Even though it's not Pride Month anymore, any queer person can still go to the theater. You are not banned yet.
Exactly.
Well, our rights are on the line.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
you
Write your
never know.
congressman
Oh, yes, I
about
understand.
me
Write your
playing Sally
congressman.
Bowles.
Write your local congressman about her playing Sally, about me playing
Annie.
Annie
and me. What would my next Broadway role
to
be?
get off the stage. Write your local congressman to
ahead.
get him off the
You could
stage.
be in Titanic.
I could be in Titanic. Yes. I could be.
What role could you do?
The mother.
Ooh, I actually think you would be a really good wizard in The Wicked. In The
Oh,
Wicked.
in
In
the
The
Wicked.
Wicked.
And I.
And
The Wicked.
I would think in with the Wicked.
No, I do.
I think I'd be
Yeah.
a good Madame Morrible.
You do a Fiero with your assets. Would look good in those white pants.
Yes, but I can't sing that high.
That's
He
Or
sings.
dance. And he
high.
dances.
yeah.
You can.
What?
He dances,
dances through
that
life.
role.
I can't dance.
Yeah.
So I could be Madame Morrible. Or
You
I
could play
be
the wizard.
You should be Fiero for Halloween or something. That would really.
We really, our friend
Do
group
something.
wants to go as the Addams family.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously
Gomez.
Bob is Morticia.
Oh my God.
I'm
Fabulous.
Lurch.
Yes. Wait. Do you have a Wednesday?
Jacob.
Jacob is Wednesday.
Monet is Uncle Fester.
Well, this is just, what are we waiting for? You have
Every
you have 3
year, we're
months to get
always
this shit
literally
together,
like,
okay?
we are the Addams
I know. Why don't we
family.
do it for this Halloween? We should go to LA and do it.
We're all booked.
I'm
We all have
not. I'm not working this Halloween. I'm free, so we can go to LA and do it.
Famous last words.
I know.
Well, yeah, that's true. This is supposed to be a
Famous last
vacation.
words.
And here I
Yeah.
am sitting with my co-star on Broadway.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Just jamming in a Broadway debut before.
Krista, are there any final things you would like to promote or say or do?
Well, I have 16 bars that I brought. No, I'm just kidding.
For Spring Awakening second revival.
Well, they are doing a revival.
They are?
They're doing it off Broadway now. They're good. They're about to start.
And are you going to be in it?
I don't think so. I think it's really past the point.
Allegedly.
Of no return. I could play the adult woman.
Okay, so you could be in
I
it.
don't think so. I don't think so.
We're putting it out there. Cast her.
No, I am excited to see it though. I love Spring Awakening. Do it everywhere.
Yes.
No, I'm just really excited. Please come see Chicago. You have a few more weeks to see Matteo, and then you have a few more weeks after that to see me.
Yes, August.
August 16th is my final show. And it's a really good time. The show is in great shape.
It's a great cast right now.
Yeah, the show's younger than us, so it's got to be young. I just think it's really exciting. We're lucky to have Matteo, and we'll be welcoming you as Velma.
Thank you.
As soon as
and
we
they're
can.
lucky to have you.
Oh,
I mean,
Thank
you
you.
are a Broadway legend.
A star.
thank
A
you.
star through and through. You all, if you have not and have the ability to go see the show, please do. You really, me being vulnerable for once.
Aw.
It is an actual treat seeing both of them on stage. They have incredible chemistry. You have a Broadway star and a Broadway person, and
A
it is
Broadway impersonator.
a Broadway
Essentially.
impersonator. It's genuinely a treat. So go if you can
Please.
between now and
Yeah.
August 16th.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Nick will be there ripping tickets and sending you to your seat.
Exactly. Giving
God,
you a
that'd be
playbill.
amazing.
I actually think it was really sweet that you opened with the gay playbills.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't request. I mean,
Obviously, you didn't request that they did that for you.
no, I'm
Yeah.
saying it was a nice thing. I didn't know that was happening. That was very wonderful and sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did it specifically for you.
Mm-hmm.
They said, our Billy.
It is nice to be one of the gay shows during Pride.
Yeah.
You know? Like between like Titanic, Jellicle Ball, us, like I felt like we were really repping on.
Yeah, we
Well,
were.
do you find musicals are more inherently gay
Of course.
than
yes.
plays?
Unless it's a play that's really gay.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But musicals, I
But
feel
even
like at the
plays
end
are
of the
kind
day.
of gay.
Yeah, but musicals,
what I
I feel
mean?
like at the
yes.
end of the day are
yeah,
like,
yeah, certainly.
that's gay.
Yeah.
Well, Krysta, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are truly incredible at everything you do. And go see her, hire her
Yeah.
as a decorator, and
Yes.
just say hi to her if you see her. She's a
Great.
great time. Thank you all for watching and listening to another episode of our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please join our Patreon. You drop your socials.
Krysta with a Y _Rod. Sorry.
Give her
My
a
name
follow.
is taken.
We'll put in all the
Yeah.
In the description, give her a follow. And please join our Patreon. And until next time.